Ta-da! New setup! Hello, girly pops. This is our winter era, and we're locking in away from procrastination. Or at least that's what I tell myself. Being delusional is the solution to everything. Today, I'm going to walk you through why you might not be using your Notion templates and how you can revamp your workspace in a design perspective. Me, with design degree. It's never too late to start, and New Year's is just around the corner, so watch this video and make it your resolution. Hi, my name's Karen. If you're new to my channel, this is where I talk about all things life in design, design in life, everything around those things and or in between. So I'm currently in between positions and paralyzed about what to do, and I'm making this video because I literally had this epiphany about why I'm not using Notion, and I revamped it to where I fell in love with it again. So sometimes it is you and not the tool, and sometimes it's the tool and not you, but hopefully this video can help you solve some of those problems. And we love nothing more than creative procrastination. It's like when you clean your room before like getting to that task you're supposed to do. It's like, at least I'm being productive and I know this is going to help me in the long run. XYZ scientific study, something about space. So, why aren't you using Notion right now, and why do you feel such an aversion towards it? Honestly, it's so hard, but humans are creatures of habits and seasons and change. Something that you've had work in the past might not work now, even if it's been like a couple months. If you change roles, if you have change responsibilities, it's okay to start over because this is a digital creative space. You can start over anytime you need. Two alternatives that I also really like. I used Miro during my undergraduate degree, and that really helped with team projects. And also some of my creative friends use this thing called Milanote. So anytime I'm learning things in Blender or After Effects, I just take my notes in Miro. I don't try to do it on Notion or Google Docs, so honestly half of that is trial and error as well. All of these programs are free. I think they just have like a limited storage, which I haven't run out of yet. Definitely make your Notion like a creative, cozy safe haven or just something super productive. But if you just have a central theme, I think that is what makes me like super excited to come back to that virtual space, because it is still a space. Fill it with trinkets, your favorite quotes, your favorite like things that remind you of a musician, just anything that's cozy. And for me, that's like lo-fi dreamy aesthetic. To the computer we go. So now y'all know why you might not be using Notion, or at least some reasons, and it's okay to start over. So I'll be sharing you guys two templates I'm really proud of, and ways that I have made Notion a more accessible, friendly space, and some tricks that you can use to revamp your Notion. Also, if you see what you like, one of the Notions I'll be taking you through is a job tracker that I'm currently using right now for the creative space, and the other one is one for social media tracking for small businesses. I'll be on my Etsy for $1, kind of like low stakes, no commitment. If you feel free, it'll be easier to copy and paste different assets and elements instead of making your own, or you can like right click replace them, but that would really support my channel, as my goal is to get monetized within the year of 2025. All right, enough of me yapping. We got to take you to the details. So in my social tracker for creatives, this is where I'll teach you how to highlight a row instead of highlighting just phrases. So by clicking the 6 dots, if you've split a page into 2 columns, it just highlights that whole header of that column. And that way you can divide and color 2 or 3 spaces instead of just highlighting one specific word. Another side tip is by using these columns, you can also use different features. So I'll have like a page spread on the left and a calendar on the right, and then maybe a full spread is my gallery space. Just make sure to use that rule of 1, 2, 3 divides, or just what could be full bleed. I think that really helps vary space up. I'd say my favorite tip in Notion is to have an organized dump space. And so my favorite thing to use that for are galleries. And so you probably have topics that don't really change. For example, in my job tracker, I have really messy firm rankings underneath that gallery page. LinkedIn message bank, I have like a whole bunch of notes. I know that's not going to change, but at least I can keep things sorted and have like just a place to dump while it still looks really nice on my Notion landing page. Another easy thing you can do to keep the theme is to go to the settings of the page cover in the galleries and have that be the displayer and have a certain view vantage point or a similar subject to keep everything. And so as y'all know, I love peaceful Studio Ghibli themes. And so for this gallery, I was like, okay, only really picturesque face on backdrops to make it kind of pop. As you guys can see, I'm pretty consistent about how much I love my banners. The first thing you'll always see kind of like a peaceful moving image, and so you can find high quality GIFs on Pinterest, on the web anywhere, make your own, but the same thing, you can either save it or drag and drop the file and test out what is best for your vision. Number 5 is a really unique tip I don't think I've seen anywhere, but make some fun borders. I think the only thing you can do currently on Notion is right click, add a divider, which is one thin line, which you can see a couple of times, or you can do what I showed you earlier, highlight the 6 dots and have like a long color strip. However, when you hover over it, it still says you can write things, and it's really not the same. And so I've made a really cute Smisky one in Photoshop, but you can easily make something like this in Canva as well if you duplicate them enough. If you purchase my Notion, you can get the Smisky one, and in my job tutorial tracker, there is a bow pearl one as well as a Sunny Angel one that you could use. We are back on track for monthly-ish videos, and look, I even animated my logo, and hopefully by this time I'll have a new intro. I've been procrastinating. Okay, bye. Have a happy holidays. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings, period.